All right, happy almost Friday to everyone listening to this video. Basically, actually, a good number of my subscribers on YouTube and followers on social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, they forwarded um, an attention grabbing story, if you want to look at it from that way. It looks like an actress, and I hope I said this right, Raquel Bailey, actually put $2,000 into getting a billboard, I believe in Atlanta, and it says, "Attention, Mr. Perry, Raquel Bailey is your next leading lady," and it has, I believe, her website, raquelbailey.com, and then Instagram and Twitter at, I think it says Raquel Bailey. I'm sorry, it's a little blurry from where I'm looking at on my computer here, but Tyler Perry actually responded, and it says, so here's the deal. This is not the way to get my attention. If you're looking for a role in one of my shows, please, in all caps, don't do this. Save your money. This is the third time that someone has done this. Please stop. To audition is free. Well, I mean, unless you're in Atlanta, then you got to fly down there and travel. But at the same time, hey, whatever. Okay, I'm sure you can use that money for a better purpose. I love that you want to work with me, and I love that you invest in yourself. I actually like that line. Let me read it again. I love that you want to work with me, and I love that you invest in yourself. But when you do things like this, it puts my team on high alert. It makes me look at you sideways. I know the message that you want to send is a positive one, but it comes across as the opposite. Again, the best way to work with me is to audition, and it's free. We post breakdowns all the time for actors. Just come and audition. And by the way, you were great in the night of. And I actually looked it up on IMDb. That was one of her projects. It was my favorite show a couple years ago. I already saw you, so just audition and keep your money. Again, I appreciate your effort, but that's not the way to work for me. Oh, yeah. But that's not the way to work for me. I thought I read that wrong. God bless you, dreamer. I have no doubt you will make it one day. And people wanted my thoughts on this. And let me just say this way. I have nothing negative to say about this. I think this is a very interesting way of going about it. Obviously, I've never looked into getting into the acting game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you the odds of standing out. And, I just know when it comes to auditioning and whatnot, you have to have thick skin because you most likely have to deal with constant rejection. You're going into different auditions, trying to get a spot in a commercial, a theater show, a play, a television show, movie, whatever the case may be. But also, when I was in college for my bachelor's program, I studied communications, advertising, public relation. And when it comes to, standing out to employers and whatnot, you got to think outside of the box. Sure, it might seem a bit unconventional, but there are a lot of successful people today who didn't just follow the norm. They went above and beyond to at least stand out. And I applaud her for this. $2,000, honestly, is a lot cheaper than I thought it would take to get billboard space. And no, folks, I have no plans of doing billboards anytime soon, if ever, unless I have a big business or something, but I don't. And yeah, I think this was great. I mean, the fact that, and I was looking at some of the comments on the post, and if you haven't checked already, and I'm only looking at the Facebook, I do believe he posted this on Twitter and Instagram as well, but on Facebook, which is what I'm looking at right now, it's gotten like 1,800 shares, almost 4,000 comments, and then I know some of his cast members from various movies and television shows have shared this as well, and I'm like, dang, Raquel just got so much traction. So now people are probably going to be looking her up now. I mean, and just based off the fact that, and by the way, you were great in the night of. It was my favorite show a couple years ago. I already saw you, so just audition and keep your money. It seemed, like I don't recall ever seeing her in a project myself personally, but the fact that she kind of got a vote of confidence from Mr. Perry right there says that she has talent. So if anything, I really do hope it's almost like I know the circumstances are different, but it's almost like a Jeffrey Owens kind of thing, if you will, where Jeffrey Owens was trying to play low key. And when I say trying to play low key, I mean, just working a job in between acting gigs to support his family, and then accidentally went viral due to somebody taking a photo of him at work. And then that led to him getting the gig on the Haves and the Have Nots and, other other projects he was auditioning and getting roles for. So now you have Raquel Bailey, who purposefully, put herself out there to get, attention. And the sign says attention, Mr. Perry, as in, well, that's her getting attention. And now Tyler Perry went ahead and took this and put it on social media. And then the traction is insane. So first of all, Raquel, I applaud you for investing $2,000 in this project. And I do hope that something works out. I hope like the right people see the billboard. I mean, obviously the person you put the billboard up for saw it and then shared it across social media. And I did say, I did see Raquel Bailey Palmer. I believe this is her. It says, I guess I should respond since everyone is talking about me. LOL. Thank you, Mr. Perry, for taking the time to post about my billboard and to give me some wisdom. This was my leap of faith, and with faith, you never know where it will land you or if it will even work. Now, that's a word right there. Sometimes we have to step out of the norm and do something unconventional. Not everyone is going to agree or think that it's a great idea. That's the chance I took. God bless. And I could not agree with her more. That was just well written. And I think that comment has about 1.3 thousand likes. And let's see. I did see another comment that got a lot of likes as well, like 1.2 thousand. Angelo, I can't pronounce the last name. Anyone who's getting on Tyler Perry for posting this doesn't see the big picture. He just gave her priceless exposure. Even though he said he didn't agree with the method, he simultaneously acknowledged her talent, and many other filmmakers will take notice. And I promise you that someone else will give her a shot. Look past the smoke, y'all. And like I said, that's okay. Somebody just messed me up. Why did I read this in Medea's voice? That's hilarious. Okay, so pretty much all I have to say is Raquel's $2,000 investment did something that my channel couldn't do. And for the longest time, I've always said, like, you know what? It isn't about Tyler Perry giving me a job or anything like that. All I would like is just to get some form of confirmation that Tyler Perry himself is aware of my channel. That's the only thing. Like, even if he saw one of my theory videos and just put it on his social media and like, hey, you know what? I'm glad to see the haves and the have-nots is still booming. Check out this young man's, channel where he does all these theories on my shows. That would be enough for me, because just looking at this one example of how one post could get this much traction. And you all know, like I've said time and time again, the YouTube channel was started to create a community, not just a community for fans of the haves and the have-nots, because I went from Twitter to WordPress doing my theory blogs to YouTube. And 100,000 is my goal. And we are, at the time of this recording, we are less than 30 people away from 81,000. So I need about 19,000 more subscribers. Then I'm good on my long-term goal. And whatever happens after that happens. And just to see that she got this attention, I really do hope, things work out for her. But aside from that, I know from my experience, I've sent 6 letters to Tyler Perry Studios. I think I mentioned this in a video before, but it wasn't for a job. It was pretty much, hey, is there any way I can get some like have and have not, merchandise, if you will, like maybe a t-shirt or, a poster or something, because, I got the flag or the banner that my mom made that I hang up on my wall. So when I'm doing live streams, you see that in the background, because there's no other, merchandise. And the thing is, when my channel is focused on the haves and the have-nots, so it was nice to have something in the background. But it looks like I'll just have to take a photo and blow it up poster size or something, because I never got a response. And yeah, in the letter, I just said, hey, I'm a big fan of the show, got a YouTube channel. If there's anything I could do to, get someone to tweet out one of my things, just like, hey, here's a video, check it out, just tell me what I need to do. Hell, I'll pay, just let me know. I never got a response. I sent like a package, like a UPS package with 6 copies of the same letters and photos. No response. So what was my investment in that? About $40. Shipping was only like $7, but I use my own computer ink, so I think about $40 buying the cartridges. But yeah, it wasn't 2,000. So the fact that she put the money up front like that to get this billboard, and then the fact that not only did Tyler Perry share the Billboard. It's got a lot of traction on social media. I think they even talked about it briefly on the Breakfast Club this morning because I checked them out on YouTube. So yeah, I do wish Raquel the best, and hopefully we'll see her in a future Tyler Perry project. I mean, the deal with Viacom, the fact that his new Tyler Perry Studios setup is pumping out, content at a much rapid rate. I would not be surprised if we see her in the near future. So definitely congrats to her on that. And yeah, for everybody asking, what are my thoughts? An amazing story. Yeah, I think it's a great story. And like I said, whether or not things work out for Tyler Perry, at least if she goes to another audition, it's like, oh, you're the one from the Billboard. And yeah, Tyler Perry, gave you props in the post. So there you go. I think there were stories or something I seen on, the internet years ago, like a guy giving out candy bars or something, and if you look at like the back of the candy bar where it has the ingredients, it's actually like his resume, if you will, like his skills and education, his contact information to give to employers. Creative thinking, because once again, I'm not in the theater world, or I'm not in the actors world, so I really don't know the exact formula. But let's say if she went to this audition and maybe she did well, but she didn't get the part, she might have been thought about for future projects or something along those lines. But I don't think that she would have gotten the same level of attention if she just went in the auditions like everyone else, and then she didn't get the role. Once again, she might have been thought of for a future role. It's like, well, you didn't make this role, but we want you to come back and audition for this other role that we think you might be more suited for. But Tyler Perry just gave her a shout out, and that's why I've been wanting a shout out. Oh man, but I ain't trying to make this about me. I really am. I'm glad that people passed the story along to me, and I'm only recording this video because I'm in the middle of cleaning my closet, and I just need to procrastinate. But the bad part is, the bulb in my closet went out, so it's kind of dark in there. But thankfully the sun's out, so I'm almost done. And it's amazing how much stuff can fit in the closet. Y'all just don't know. It's crazy. But with that being said, once again, Raquel Bailey, I wish you the best of luck. And hey, if you're listening to this video, just let Tyler Perry know. It's like, hey, do you know this one guy on YouTube has this entire channel dedicated to reviewing the haves and the have-nots, and if loving you is wrong? That'll be cool. That'll be cool. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts on this story. Like I said, I can't believe this is the third time this has happened now. This is the first time I've heard of a story like this. So I could be wrong because I didn't look this up before I started recording, but to my knowledge, I don't think that he made post for the other two times this has happened, because he said this is the third time that someone has done this. I don't ever remember seeing any post on his social media about the first two times. So Raquel definitely got some attention right there that the other two may not have gotten. So right there, the exposure is priceless. And there is a motorcycle in the parking lot, and that kind of exposure on the video is not needed. So with that being said, if you are new to the channel, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. And with that being said, look through all my playlists, because I have various videos about the haves and the have-nots and Tyler Perry's other content. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check out the links in the description below to my social media, such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook group, Facebook page. And yes, folks, I am still working on the where is the money video for the haves and the have-nots, because it's kind of funny. Well, actually not funny, but crazy, because over the past couple of weeks, it's been, oh my God, is Jeffrey dead? Who's under the sheet at the hospital? Now we've completely switched gears to somebody being dead to millions of dollars missing. And what I might do, and I haven't decided yet, because I've actually done a video already called Who Took the Money Out of Benny and Hannah's Bank Account. And then I did the video about would Jim be broke if Catherine filed for divorce. So I might do like a large lump video where I talk about the missing money from Benny and Hannah's joint account. And maybe about Jim, maybe I should give Jim his own video, because the fact that he has $3,400, yet Catherine gave him $10 million last season, that raises a lot of red flags. So you know what? I think for simplicity's sake, for the big video, it would strictly be about Benny and Hannah's account. But Jim did say that he was expecting a transfer of over $8 million that day, which hints at him taking the money from the joint bank account and then wiring it to his bank account because he's expecting it. But I'll mention that in its own video. So with that being said, once again, Raquel, best of luck. And you took a leap of faith. And even though you might have stumbled on the landing, guess what? Tyler Perry gave you some foundation because he gave you the shout out, put you on social media. And yeah, best of luck. And once again, be sure to check out the post. Tyler Perry has his on all of his social media. But like I said, I went to Facebook just because I knew that would be the easiest way to read through the comments. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. And I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.